Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to the Greek campaign in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where I was just enjoying the fact I finally got the fleet home. I was setting up for peace, maybe a few years of peace, to get some ships built, to get some repairs done, maybe a cheeky little refit here and there. No, some German got assassinated and they blamed us. Great. Another flipping war with the Germans. Right. Whoa! Okay. They have a large fleet. A very large fleet. We're probably best off staying right where we are and seeing what they do. 8 battleships and 4 battle cruisers to our... Well, three battleships? Nah, that can't be right. 4 battleships, one of which is the Canaris. 2 battle cruisers, which are operational. The third battleship is still ages away. I'm over my limit, but the repairs will be done in a month, so that's fine. I didn't give this a name. Yes. I'm imagining they're probably not at war with Britain. No, they're not. God damn it. So they will probably just sail their fleet through and piss... Yeah. We're at minus 100. We've beaten them before. But that's 500,000 tons of ships they have. That's quite a lot. I think my best bet is just to defeat the Germans' fleet when it arrives. They might send more than one fleet. But yeah, sink their ships and take a peace deal. And if I can grab, I don't know, some of these islands down here in the deal, I will take them. But I'm not going to be going off and trying to take their African colonies or anything like that. We are going to have to sit here and basically wait for them to show up, which is very bad. Very, very, very bad. It might be worth doing an emergency refit of the light cruisers, because I think all of them are in... Oh, they're getting repairs. Still not getting that. No, I should wait. God damn it. Welcome back. It is now September of 1913, I think. It's hard to read that when you've got a pop-up. I decided to send the fleet round to the North Sea because I saw that the Germans had their fleet split. What I didn't want them to do was gather everything and come down and attack us in the Aegean. I'm kind of hoping I can just hit them, get about 20,000 victory points, go home, and then peace out with them, because I'm really not interested in a war with Germany right now. So, they have a larger fleet than us, but not in capital ships. We actually have a slight advantage there. They are also rocking 12-inch guns. These look like the same sorts of ships that we fought before. They are modern, up-to-date ships as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, that is interesting. And then they have some armoured cruisers and some light cruisers as well. I'm kind of hoping this will go a little bit like the battle against the Chinese, although from the last episode. But of course, I do expect the Germans to be much tougher opponents. So I'm expecting losses in this one. But as long as we deal damage, this is not. We're not trying to break a blockade. This is not a must-win situation at all. So it's absolutely fine. Right, we're going to break the divisions because of the capital ships. So Velos and Atos are both 26 knots. So they should be together. And Then it should be the Georgios. Then it should be Doxa. And then it should be Canaris. And then you guys should follow for now. I will probably change what they're doing later. Tops off. Doot, doot, doot. Cool. That will take them a while to get themselves in order. We'll see how the triple turrets do. I'm expecting this to be my least effective ship, so I might as well put her at the front. So she'll get the closest the soonest. And yeah, she's the fastest of the bunch. So look at these battleships. Yeah, I think that's the exact same one that we fought before. That helps, although I think they have different types of ship. The Barden, this is a little newer. Mark II guns. None on the front. That's a choice. That is a choice. For sure. Yeah, I don't know what to make of these things. It's horrible. The layout is just horrendous. This is far too far back. They have no main gun up front, so all of this is vulnerable. And you can't really advance on an enemy very well. Which doesn't seem like a great decision, to be honest. I'm going to have the lights break away and form a line behind the main line. But you can slow up. Because I'd rather my lights weren't taking a bunch of damage. Because this is going to be a high intensity fight, probably. Already taking a couple of hits. Oh, nice! Georgios and Velos. Causing heavy damage to the Kolberg. She is going to have to cycle away. Oh, that was a nice hit. Main belt pen by the Georgios on König Albert. Let's keep the main guns on the battleship. We have secondaries for a reason. This can speed up a little bit. Okay, she is turning away. Seattle needs to go. Assume they're coming in on a torpedo run. They have slightly longer range torpedoes than Chinese do, so we're going to try and turn away a little bit and just blap them. Georgia's suffering its customary bridge damage. Maybe they have to sacrifice the captain every time they go into battle. Yeah, I really need to fix that. Oh, Folker nearly in torpedo range here. Although she's approaching from a not amazing angle. Oh, that was a good hit. Well done, Doxa. Yeah, she's turning away. And then just gets absolutely ruined by the Doxa. I'll bring ships slightly closer together. Or the two lines slightly closer together now. Increase the concentration of firepower. An armoured cruiser coming in on a rush and has fired a torpedo. I think. Yes, she did. At Canaris. Canaris has seen and is turning. That is a miss. Good. Doxer's taken a little bit of damage. Or from? 7-inch gun. Okay. Oh, another torpedo. That one is going to have a harder time, I think. Although... again, it's going to be down to Canaris' crew to avoid that. Yeah, very good. I'm going to pull Doxer off the line. But I'm not going to put her on a retreat order. I'm just going to get it to move away. Yeah, we're mainly engaging their screen here. And their screen has taken massive damage, and ours is fine. Battle cruisers are hanging back quite a bit. Might detach Canaris as well, actually. Just because she's massively out of position. I'm going to get it to follow Doxer instead. And these guys are going to hang back a little bit. A cruiser coming out of the line. Too late. So let's sinks. Ooh. Cunning Albert with an half belt pen. Atos should probably turn your attentions to her in that case. And let the others deal with the Coronel. Yep, but goes right through. More torpedoes. Going through, yeah. Velos. Oh yeah, she's avoiding a torpedo. That's why she's going quite deep into the turn. Right, lot speed up. Send Canaris at the rear. They're okay though. Crossing their T, apparently. Which is nice. Come on, give me a hit. Really. We're not at that kind of very close range. Ooh, that was a good hit though. Velos. Oh, lovely. And it's a dead battleship. Right, now it is those 3 battle cruisers on anti-parallel courses, which is not ideal for naval engagement, but that's what we've got to deal with. Doxa and Canaris can deal with those armoured cruisers. And they do have a torpedo launcher. Oh, very long range torpedo as well. I'm trying to anticipate what they are going to do. Where is their torpedo launcher? Forward? Yeah. Not much I can do about that. I mean, I can come in for my own torpedo attack with the cruisers, but that seems a bit foolhardy. I'm trying to work out where that lead ship is going. Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, I think we need to come about and get ourselves on a parallel course. Oh, nice shot. Main belt pen by the Velos. Followed up by an ammo debt caused by the Georgios. Heavy damage to Baden from that. Yeah, keep hitting them. Yes, another big hit. Secondary explosions. More flooding. Yeah, Baden is going to be out of it for a little bit. Do you know what, you guys, if you get a really good shot, you can take it. Still afloat. Are we recrossing their T? That's hilarious. Oh yes, Württemberg. Very aggressive. Really paying for it. Really bad to be aggressive with these ships. They are not designed to do it. But almost the worst thing they could do. Because their firing arc is so bad. Oh, out come the torps. All hits. Württemberg. Yeah, the rest are going to go too far forward, but some of them hit. I think enough to sink Württemberg here. Definitely now. Thanks to Georgios. down she goes. Doxa and Canaris have finished off the armoured cruisers. They might be able to finish off Baden. But Graf Spee is still at full health. And is largely undamaged. Right, turn your torpedoes off. Ooh. Oh. 2 main belt planes, one from Doxa, one from Georgios, and suddenly the Graf Spee is not looking so undamaged. Yikes. Oh, that is catastrophic flooding. I was thinking I was going to have to really put the work in against this ship, but nope. A couple of lucky hits, and she is going down. Oh, I had not looked at that. Unlike our battle cruisers, which are built like battleships, this is built like a cruiser, and only has an 8-inch main belt. That would explain it. Just going through it, going right through. Yeah, our ships are very good against this sort of build. Oh, I thought they had much better armor than they did. Oh dear. Just Baden remains. The first battlecruiser that took a bunch of damage. Oh, and they've got 2 cruisers up at the back as well. Doxa and Canaris can go and recover the crews of Württemberg and Graf Spee. Meanwhile, let's see if we can't chase down those cruisers, because every victory point is useful. And those were expensive ships that we sunk. They were 170 million, those battlecruisers, I think. Yeah. 170. That is, for the era, not crazy expensive. I mean, Atos here is 179. Velos is 167. So, yeah. On paper, at least, they had 3 ships as good as our best ship, because the game uses cost to evaluate effectiveness. Overgunned and under-armoured, though, those battle cruisers, and have proven to be not up to the job. Well done to the Georgios, who, despite clearly sacrificing the captain works, did an enormous amount of damage. 8's doing some work good. That's good to see. Followed by Velos, and then Doxa, and then Canaris. Atos, the newest ship, and the one I expected to do the worst, did do the worst. But her crew will gain quite a lot of experience from that, which will help a lot. And the light cruisers, although I didn't focus on them much, did really chip in. And the Principis here doing 11,000 damage purely with guns. That is actually really helpful. German ships. König Albert got that 1 hit in with the 12 inches. The rest didn't really do very much. 120,000 victory points. Lovely. Yeah, we agree. Sure. Let's talk peace. And while we're talking peace, this fleet is going to head home. Because the AI will probably now know that I don't have enough power projection down here. and is probably thinking, oh, I'm going to send my fleet this way. But I'm prepared for that nonsense. The Germans absolutely have a fleet that could take us on if they wanted. So, yeah, my strategy is just go in, whack them, don't mess with us, and then peace out immediately. That's the plan anyway. Let's see if it works. Welcome back. It's actually the next day for me. And for you guys, there's a weird time skip. So I live in the middle of the countryside, and it doesn't happen often, but occasionally we get power cuts. They're very, very brief. Like, power goes off and then comes back on again. I haven't had one in ages, but there was storm a few weeks ago, and I think they were doing some repairs. Anyway, after the big battle in the last episode, I ended the turn, and during the turn, like processing, there was a power cut. I should really get a UPS at some point. Anyway, this meant that the battle that you've seen recorded, the game didn't register for whatever reason. I spent ages trying to hunt down the German fleet so I could repeat it just off camera, which I did, and then I was like, oh yes, okay, right, now we can agree to the peace treaty. But this turn, which is the turn the peace treaty is supposed to be going through, there is a second German fleet that has arrived, which is much larger, against my fleet, which has literally just fought a battle the turn before. So yeah, Germans are cheating. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so if you're wondering why we have a little bit of damage on our ships, that is why. We're also going to be down on stores, which is also a bit of a problem. We'll have to do our best, though. So, yes. In fact, one of... Who's not here? The Georgios must have taken enough damage that she's in port getting repairs, which is also a problem. Oh, shit. I just crashed the game. Fuck. Okay, one quick reload of the game later. So if you didn't know, if you tell a division to follow a division that it is following, the game crashes, which I do know, and I realised straight away as soon as I pressed it. I was like, oh, no, that's not what we're wanting. Oops-a-daisy. So I might just try and just win this battle. I'm not going to try and sink everything, if you see what I mean. I'd much rather they throw their small ships at me, for instance. Right, what speed are you doing? 18. You can come to 18. Yeah, we're gonna do this as a running fight, just because we are quite low on the old ammunition. That should draw their light cruisers out. We can just sink their light cruisers. There we go. Opening up. It's quite long range right now. The 8s can do a bit of work. I've got the main guns on save, so not wasting ammunition. A couple of main guns going out. Boom! Nice shot. Who did that? Canaris. Very nice. So that's the Kolberg out of the chase. But yeah, this should just cause the German AI to just send its fastest units at me. But there's not a huge speed differential, even though I've slowed down a little bit. should mean that we're able to just, yeah, wreck each ship in turn. That'll cause them to cycle out. And then as each one cycles out, oh, we're actually getting close. Oh, not anymore. Doctor and Canaris hitting it badly. Ooh. You just took a huge hit. What the hell was that? Attach, smoke. Can pull away a bit more. Maybe a shell from their battleship going long. Right, now they have a battleship. I'm going to turn to port just a little bit, because I'd love to shoot up one of their battleships. Cruisers can continue to withdraw. Ooh, rude. Canara's taking a... It is an aft belt hit, but it's still a hit, so she's not going to turn to port. She's going to stick with the Principis, I think. Calling tower damage. Fine control. Oh, again a nasty hit on Canaris. Just the aft belt, but still it's irritating. Haytor's taking a hit. There we go, that's more like it. And luck's run out, my friend. Velos, very low on ammunition. You're going to detach and you're going to start moving away. Oh, nice shot. Turbid sticks a nice little bit of damage there. Well, that was a nice hit. 8-inch gun. No. Main guns on the battleship. Oh, yes. Lovely little hit. Turn now. So, getting a little close here. Okay, well done. How are we doing, shells? Stocks is very low. Haytor has plenty though. She can keep fighting for a little bit. I'm going to head this way to pick off anyone that's trying to go after Canaris and Principis. Yeah, they are. How are you doing for shells? You're nearly out of main gun shells, but you've got secondaries. That might be a better bet. I think most of my ships are been able to get reasonably far away, apart from the poor old Principis, which is limping along. Docks are pretty much out of ammo. Head for the Principis, please. Armor piercing against battleships, please. It's generally preferred. Hits. Probably not close enough, but I don't want to get too close. Very minor damage. Flooding hit. Always helpful. Nope. Come on, let's go up to ×10. Again, flooding, but not why we need it. Oh, no, we're out of here. We're going to be pretty slow now. Unless they can pump that out. Yeah, I just don't have the shells or the force to push it. If the fleet had been at full strength, then yeah, absolutely could have stack wiped this, but I think discretion is the better part of valor. We've hurt 2 of their main units, sunk a few of their cruisers, and you know, all my ships are still afloat, so fine with me. Because hopefully we get a peace treaty now. I'm going to put the ships into port in order to get some repairs done. And hopefully, once I end the turn, we'll get a peace treaty. Right, the Germans are pissing me off. So they've launched 2 naval invasions, which is very difficult for me to do anything about. So their fleet's buggered off over here, so we're going to have to go and sink it. Possibly retake, but knowing the AI, then it will immediately push through the peace treaty I pre-agreed. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Such a load of nonsense, the way that works. The fleet is more or less repaired and ready to go. The Lemnos is also ready. I did want to have a quick look. Yeah, we're just about to get the Dreadnought 4, so we might as well wait and make a Dreadnought 4. So yeah, I'm going to wait 2 turns, and then we're going to go and kick their bottoms. Right, I have sent the fleet over to start trying to deal with this, but it's going to take a while, so I'm actually going to push that to the next episode. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.